What's up, guys? Here we are back with another reaction video, guys. Here we are with Palki Sharma. Absolutely love watching videos with her talking because I believe she's so well spoken and she's very easy. She makes things very easy to understand. How should the world see India's elections results? Very interesting to hear what she has to say about this. Before we do jump in, make sure you subscribe, ring notification bell, get a video a thumbs up. Let's do it. Indian voters bust Western myths.
How should the world see this election? It matters a lot right now. India is one of the most important players on the global stage, so India's elections matter. The world has gotten used to dealing with Prime Minister Modi, and the reverse is also true. The Prime Minister has gotten used to dealing with the world. He's been the face of India's foreign policy. The question is, will that continue? Or will a coalition force him to focus more on domestic politics? It looks unlikely as of now. India's foreign policy is largely multi-partisan, plus Prime Minister Modi is not new on the stage. So partners and rivals should not expect a change, not unless something drastic happens later this week. But this isn't just about politics, it's also about perception. We've seen a lot of critical commentary, especially from Western countries. They have questioned India's judicial process. They've questioned the timing of this election, even the free and fair nature of it. Well, this should answer all the critics. India's democracy is alive and kicking. The ruling side saw its majority cut down, yet Indians did not resort to violence. They did not march to the parliament, nor did they say the election was stolen. India accepted the result.
Y'all hear that? India didn't cry and say the election was stolen. None of that. India didn't march on parliament. India accepted the results because they understand this is democracy. You can't be mad if things don't turn out the way that you want it. America, take note. You hear? U.S., take notes. I like it. I like it. All right, talk to me, Palki.
Same with the opposition. They did raise issues with the polling process, but they too accepted the results. In fact, that's the first thing that the Congress president said, that we accept the results. Will this satisfy the Western agencies and pollsters? Or is Indian democracy still in danger? Look at this Western Democracy Index. In 2014, it ranked India at 27. By 2023, the ranking dropped to 41. India was dubbed as a flawed democracy. Another index is VDEM. It is prepared by a university in Sweden. In 2018, it declared India an electoral autocracy. But look at today's results. Is this how an autocracy votes? Is this how a flawed democracy votes? The ruling BJP has got around 37% of the votes. Compare that to real autocracies.
God
In
dang.
Russia, President Putin won 87% of the votes. In Iran, the last presidential winner won 72% of the votes. That is what autocracy looks like.
That's facts.
The West wants to club India with those countries. It's simply a smear campaign. Today's results should serve as a wake-up call. India's democracy is not in danger. India's voters are not misguided. They're actually quite intelligent. Just look at how they vote. In Delhi, all 7 seats went to the BJP. But in assembly elections, it's the opposite. They vote for the Aam Aadmi Party. Same in the state of Karnataka. Last year, they voted for a Congress government in Karnataka, but this year, they voted for BJP at the center. Even Odisha to some extent.
What I want to understand is why the West is freaking criticizing everything that India does. Why do they not want India to succeed? What's going on that the West is trying to hold India back? It seems like everything, when they go to the moon, West has something to say. We don't know if that's real. It's fake. Elections, we don't know if they're fair. We don't know. And it's like, you see India as a rising power, and that may be what it is. That India continues to develop and continues to grow on the world stage and continues to become one of the most important countries in the world. And that may be the West getting scared or nervous or not sure what it is because India is growing and having more influence around the world. But it's, everything from watching these videos, it seems like every accomplishment or every development or everything that India does to progress is constantly criticized by the West. Why is the West so worried?
Lok Sabha, the BJP is sweeping the state. They're winning 19 out of 21 seats. But in the assembly election, it's much closer. The BJP is still forming a government. But they're winning only 53% of the seats.
Oh, wow.
What does that tell you? That the Indian voter is very intelligent, quite different from what you see in other countries. Take the US, for example. 50 American states may vote in this election, the upcoming presidential election, but only 7 swing states matter. The rest never change their mind. Record-breaking inflation, no problem. Endless foreign wars, no problem. A blue state will remain blue and a red state will remain red.
That is 100% facts. People don't care what representative it is. Well, if they're Republican, they're going to vote Republican, and they're not going to change your mind no matter what. Democrats don't care who the representative is. If you're a Democrat, you're going to vote Democrat no matter what. And it's wild to think that you wouldn't listen to actually what these representatives, these presidential candidates have to say, what their policies are, and then vote based on that, rather than we're going to vote Democrat every time or we're going to vote Republican every time. It's actually crazy to me. She's not lying, fam.
Endless foreign wars, no problem. A blue state will remain blue and a red state will remain red. Yet it's the Indian voter who's misguided. The West should stop underestimating and insulting Indian voters. They should learn to respect India's process.
Agreed.
As for the global south, it's inspirational. Democracy's stock is going down globally. We are seeing coups and hostile takeovers. So this election sends out a strong message that democracy works. It is the best form of government, not just in rich Western countries, but everywhere in the world. So India should be proud of this election. It has sent a message to everyone, to the West, that India's democracy is healthy, and to the global south, that democracy still works.
First Post reports from the world's second largest continent. Hello, I'm Alison Lagrange. A very warm welcome from Durban, South Africa. We get you the news and the newsmakers from Africa. From elections.
Okay, so I think that was it with the Palki Sharma. I believe that was it. Yes. I mean, she's not saying anything wrong there. And I just don't. The West, got something to say about India every time. Every single time. That they so worried about India, and it's like, you do see these coups and all this. And are we really a democracy? I don't know. Truly, I don't know. But she's completely right about red states staying red, blue states staying blue. And for there to only be 7 swing states is absolute insanity to me. That's absolute craziness. But yeah, I mean, it sounds like India's election. I mean, from what she said, they definitely sound like they're fair. They definitely sound democratic. I love how she said the representative on the losing side accepted the results. The people that voted for that side accepted the results. No one cried and said this election was stolen. No one cried and marched on Parliament. No one. The results, you let people vote. Votes came in, and the results were accepted. That's all we have. Make sure you guys subscribe, ring notification bell, get a video a thumbs up. It's your boy Neal. Out.